What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on how I curl and style my hair. So I get tons of questions every time I post my hair on Instagram about how I style it, what curling iron I use, and what products I use. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys because it is different from the last video I filmed on my channel, and I figured it would just help some of you guys out that are interested. Also, I do want to mention I recently got my hair colored by my hairstylist Natalia. She is incredible. I've been going to her for probably 4 to 5 years now. I love her because she's just very honest and she will do exactly what I want and what she thinks will look good on me. When I tell her I just want to trim, she literally will trim like this much. So I will leave all her info down below. If you guys live in Miami, I would hands down recommend her for any type of hairstyling, hair cutting, hair coloring, like anything that has to do with hair. So check the description box if you're in Miami or if you will be in town, and I'll leave all her info there for you guys. And just make sure if you do go to her, mention that I sent you and she can give you guys a little discount. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is split our hair into separate sections. So I always like to start from the back of the ear to the back of the head, and this obviously depends on how much hair you have. For the most part, you can just do it into 3, and we just clip this back. We split this one in half, and I would say this one I normally do into 2 or 3 sections. This one's actually pretty thin, so as long as you grab 1 to 2 inch strands, you should be fine for this specific look that we're going for. I'm going to be using the T3 Micro 1.25 clip barrel, and this is the one that comes with interchangeable heads, and I bought this one separately because the 3 that it comes with are actually all wands. I used to always use wands. I thought they were a lot easier and I love the look, but once I actually tried this one, I think I ended up liking it more. If you do just have a wand, you can still get this look, and you can also use a clip barrel as a wand if you don't know how to use it, and I will show you guys that in a little bit. So I want to mention a few things. As far as temperature, if you have thin hair, you can go really low. If you have processed hair, you should be going low. I always recommend just staying within 2 or 3 out of the 5 that you have for different heat settings. I would not suggest going all the way up because that can be really damaging to the hair. I have already sprayed in a heat protectant spray, and I've been using the Unite 7 Seconds Condition. It's a leave-in detangler and also UV and heat protectant spray. It's my favorite one, and I love the way that it makes my hair feel. It detangles my hair after the shower really nicely, smells good, and it doesn't leave my hair feeling sticky or tacky at all. I split this one in half, always working from the back forward. I feel like it's just a little bit easier. And if you feel like you have any frizziness, you can always just slide your barrel down the hair, and that's going to straighten out any flyaways. And because curling the hair always makes it a little bit shorter, I leave as much space as I possibly can here so that this gives me a little bit more length, and then what's actually visible is actually curled. So I just slide it through one time, slide it through half, I twist, and this is going to depend on how long your hair is, but I basically slide the clip. I leave about 2 inches off of the barrel because I like my ends to be pretty straight. So here's when I kind of touch around to see what temperature my hair is at, and as you can see, I'm holding the barrel this way. I'm not going this way, I'm going this way. And then I twist it off, and then once I get to the end, I just pull it through the barrel, and that's going to straighten our ends. I'm having a really hard time demonstrating this. So as you guys can see, the curls don't start until the half of my actual hair, and that's going to give us a lot of length. Okay, we're going to do that one more time, and I always like to bring the hair forward. So clip, slide halfway, twist. I usually grab the clip by now, kind of undo it a little bit, twist a little more, and then I have really long hair, so I have to do this a few times. Once I leave about 2 to 3 inches off, I just curl up and I hold parallel to my face. And then we're gonna twist, 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 and then we get to the end and we just pull it through the barrel. So you guys can see that kind of gives us a little bend in the hair, but it stays pretty straight, and then this has a nice little bend. And this is really hard to do without a mirror. If you have shorter hair, this is also much easier. I think like the most important part about this hairstyle is to always leave about 2 inches off of the barrel, and then to just hold the curl upward. twist and pull off. Also, always curling away from the face. So especially when you get to the front facing pieces, you always want to go outwards because if not, it's not gonna frame your face nicely. And then if you ever feel like you over curled an end, you can always clip it and slide it through, and that's gonna like semi straighten it out for you. And then now I'm gonna split about 2-3 inch section on top of my eyebrow. Okay, and now for this section, if you want to make it messier and piecier, this is where you can kind of get a little creative with it. I always like to do a piece going back and then one going forwards towards the face when I'm trying to make it a really messy, like beachy look. So that way all the curls won't blend into just like one big curl. Towards the back, I always start off with one going backwards just so I don't have like a weird random gap in the back of my head. And I just twist it through. And then at the end, pull through. Okay, so now this one, we're gonna do one just for fun, going forward. So I would hold the wand the other way and just curl it towards the face. Same thing, but basically facing the other way. And then just to show you guys that if you have a wand or you don't know how to use a clip barrel, you can still use this one as a wand or use your wand for the same style. You just have to try to get the hair to lay flat on the barrel. So you have to hold your wand facing downwards and parallel to your head. That way the curls are going down the same way. And you just wrap it around, making sure you leave off the 2 inches off of the barrel and that the hair is laying flat on it. And you swing the barrel back and forth, and that way it's not gonna create like that, like prom curl. And you can just let it go. So that usually gives you a softer curl. And then these two pieces, I always like to do going back because I want them to frame the face nicely. Okay, and then for the front section of the hair, always remember to go backwards. I don't like to hold the barrel too long here because it is where I want it to be a little bit of a softer curl. And especially because I have bangs, it'll look like way too curly. But I basically pull my bangs forward, run the barrel only at the end so that it adds like a little nice bend. And usually I don't get it on the first go. That one seems okay, but the bangs are a section that I normally have to play with a few times before I actually get it right. That was actually very impressive. If you feel like you need to go back in and straighten any of the ends, this is when you can go ahead and do that because most of the hair has already cooled down. So once your hair is fully curled and has cooled down, this is where I like to kind of mess it up a little bit. I go in first with some dry shampoo. This is a living proof dry shampoo. Really like this one, and I buy it during the Sephora VIB sale. And what I do is I spritz a little bit on the center, and then I also lift the hair and get some in the root. And I feel like that gives me a lot of grit and volume without adding like hairspray or anything that's gonna make my hair feel sticky or stiff. And then just kind of run that through. And then I go in with the Moroccan Oil Dry Texture Spray. I really like this one because I love the smell of Moroccan Oil products, and it's also nice. It doesn't leave my hair feeling sticky or anything. So this one I just apply mainly to the half end of my hair. So I spray that from the bottom up. That way it adds more texture to the hair. And I kind of just scrunch that up a little bit to make it messy. So that's pretty much it. Every single product that I have used will be in the description box below. This video is not sponsored, but I do want to mention that some of the links in the description box are affiliate links. So if you make a purchase using any of the links, I can make a small commission off of any purchases. So just letting you guys know about that. I will list some of my other favorite products that I haven't mentioned in this video, whether they're more high-end or drugstore, just to give you guys more options for good products. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And until next time, I will see you guys later.